Hi, I'm Heather Trawick, and this is my EDM 310 interview project. This is Miss Jane DeGraff from Satsuma High School, and she's here to do my interview. Miss DeGraff, my subject today is about technology in the classroom. How could you tell me, how do you feel about using technology in a classroom?
Well, technology is extremely important. Kids respond to technology because of the gaming that they have that they use and they play with every day. The cell phones, the texting, the computers. It's in our everyday lives, and it's extremely important for all teachers to be knowledgeable in the area of technology. With myself being an older teacher, I had to go back and learn the things, and I've learned many things from my students. When I had you as a student, you helped me extremely in a big time way when we were doing yearbook together because the yearbook is done on the computer. So I had to rely on my upperclassmen, my students, to help me with that because I was not knowledgeable in that. So I became kind of the student in that incident.
And I forgot to mention, Miss DeGraff is a high school teacher, but she also was a previous elementary teacher.
So in the elementary spectrum, I would say that you really, really need to be, if you're an elementary teacher, you really need to be knowledgeable in technology because it's an attention getter. They already are interested in technology because it's in their everyday lives. And if you're a teacher that's fumbling around and don't know how to use it, you're going to lose interest, you're going to lose their attention. And so when you have the technology and you allow them to come in and use the technology with you, and or even as a group you're using it, as in presenting something or creating something, or in the incidents of maybe possibly writing something or doing a group write and then showing, it just brings the whole group together and it unifies the lesson.
Well, how do you use technology in your classroom today?
Well, I use my computer every single day, and I run into snags every single day because of the programs that we use. We depend greatly on the technology person that we have here at the high school. But I learn something new every single day. I'm using the computer to research my lessons. I use my computer to take roll. I use the computer to investigate different areas because I'm always trying to find that background thing that will make it interesting to the students so they'll get involved into the lesson. I use my document camera every single day. I use it for the kids to take notes. I use it it will zoom in and out, and it's just priceless when it comes to when you're wanting to show them something because you can just take a book or take your notes and just place it on the document camera. And I come from a day of when you had to use the overhead projectors, and it's so much easier and so much the color and it's just more vibrant. The kids use the document camera when they present. I had a project not too long ago where they had to go home and find a modern day witch hunt. And they had to come back in, they did their presentation, and they were either using the document camera to show pictures of their modern day witch hunt, or they were using my laptop computer to run it through the LCD projector to show a short video to inform everyone of the witch hunt that they found.
Well, Miss DeGraff does not particularly have a smartboard in this classroom, but she has used one before. What can you tell me about a smartboard?
Smartboards are awesome. I can remember writing in happy faces good morning on it for the elementary kids, and it absolutely brightened their day. I can remember using it, having things saved onto my laptop and projecting it, through the projector to the smartboard. And then there's the games for the elementary kids that they're interactive, and you go up and actually touch the smartboard, and they're able to pop balloons or move things around, and it's absolutely 1,000% needed in elementary school.
Well, one last thing, Miss DeGraff. Well, since I'm going to be a future elementary teacher, what is some advice you could give to me in using technology in my classroom?
Well, probably as a student in college, you probably get really, really tired. But the number one thing that you need to do is acquire every bit of information that you possibly can about the technology, because any new thing that you can show them will really um, inspire the kids, because they're kind of used to sometimes their teachers not knowing as much as they do. So if you know these little tricks and show them a shortcut or show them something, they really go, they have that, all right, she's okay. And you really, you kind of gain respect through the technology.
Well, thank you, Mr. Graff. That is all.